So guys, this is Rosie and she just gave birth to 7 kittens. There was one stillborn and somewhere among there's like 6. You can see one over there. There's like 2 there. There's another head sticking out. So that's 4 and some of them are in there. I don't want to disturb them because they are like literally less than 2 hours old. Let me tell you how this all began. That you guys know this room, right? This is the room where the cats play and where we keep them if we have visitors, and they eat also in here. There's the bowl over here. We moved one to inside because of Rosie. She wants food often now, so we moved it inside in the house, and we kind of like just refill when she cries for food. But you guys remember that in this video over here I spoke about behavior of cats that you need to know. You need to know certain behaviors regarding cats, and what one of those behaviors that we came to know is that Rosie once showed us that, you know, the first time we came across it, we saw Rosie scratching at the door and meowing at the door. She wants to go out a lot. She rolls around, she crawls around. We thought she was sick. She crawls around, she would lick her genitals a lot. But once we let her out, she's fine. When she comes back, she's fine. And then she starts meowing and she starts giving you more attention or more affection, shows more affection, and you know, even she wants more. And that's where we learned that your litter box needs to be clean. So we try to give the boys some responsibility to keep the litter boxes clean, so that you know, cats are clean animals and they want clean litter boxes to do their things in. You know, I mean, you wouldn't use a dirty toilet. So you know, and we are to blame. We are to blame because actually I am to blame because I didn't I wasn't on the boys, like keep my eye on them when cleaning keeping the litter boxes clean. So they basically would pee on our bed. Right, she would pee on our bed, pee on our clothes, and all of that. And that's the different behavior, changes in behavior that we've seen in her. So once we started seeing that behavior, I looked it up. I had to do my research to check, is she sick, what's happening. And you know, she would go out for long periods of time, and that's when we found out that all the symptoms that I'm describing to you is symptoms that a cat will show when they are in heat. So she went out and then she attracted 2 cats, and then Felix obviously saw that and he went out and they couldn't do anything. So she would be in the middle, he would be like at the back just looking if they're going to do something. But then she came in, and then you know what, Felix actually mated her. I actually saw him mate her. So you know, I thought nothing about it because in my eyes I felt that, listen, these cats are fixed. Now that's another thing, you know, when you guys remember that we got the cats from a shelter, and you know, we don't blame the people at the shelter because they really have a lot of work. So if they overlooked fixing Rosie, then, or fixing Felix, really, we don't even know who the father is. So then, you know, I wouldn't condemn them, I wouldn't blame them. It's human. That's human nature. Because when we fetched the cats, the one lady asked the question, are you sure she's fixed? And then the other one said yes, with confidence, yes. So we thought, nothing about it, they fixed. We won't worry about kittens anytime soon. And until we saw this behavior. And you know what, like I said, I wouldn't condemn them because they are really very busy at the shelter. So Felix mated her, and we really thought nothing about it because we thought, well, it's just behavior when she goes into season. And then we noticed that, okay, I had to put my, be on my guard with the boys, and also make sure that they clean the litter boxes and make sure the litter boxes have fresh cat litter in it, so that if it happens again, then they won't pee on the bed or on our clothes, on our towels, whatever wherever she gets your scent, they will just pee on it. So I actually did my research to find out how often that will be. So a cat goes into season almost every 2 weeks. If she's not mated, apparently they say if she's not fixed also, she won't go into season. But I saw my dog Whitey is fixed, but the moment the girls go into season, then he is on them. He is trying to harm them. So I think that behavior stays there. I just think that by fixing your animal, it just eliminates the chances of giving birth or falling pregnant. So we left them, and we kind of prepared ourselves that every second week we'll see this behavior. So she went out, Felix mated her, and that was the end of it. 2 or 3 weeks later, same thing happened. The same thing happened. But one day, Felix was asleep inside, and she just went out. She actually attracted a nice colored cat with a big head. He has, I think it's a white fur with a yellow face, or no, it was a yellow fur with a white face. So he was out there getting her attention, and she went out, for a long time. And then she came in, and then but we didn't worry about it, because in our mind, she's fixed, nothing will happen, she will attract cats. So that's the behavior of when they're in season, right? They'll meow, it will sound like babies crying. You'll hear a male cat outside, also like baby crying outside. You'll think somebody left a baby in front of your door outside your house, and that's just the behavior of when they are in season. Also for male cats, Felix has now the tendency where he just wants to go out. Like recently, like now, he's not in the house, he's outside. Then he will come back later this afternoon, and then at night when we want to give them food and close the door, then he wants to leave again. And then there was one day when he didn't come back at night. He came back the next morning. So maybe he has some girlfriend somewhere, but that's just something that you need to look out for when you have a female or a male cat. So recently we started seeing a new behavior in Rosie, and we noticed that it's been more than 2 weeks. It's actually been, I think it's about 4 weeks ago when that cat was last year. More than 4 weeks ago, and we didn't see that behavior of her going into heat. There's a new behavior, and that behavior is when we eat, she would literally jump up on the table, come to your plate and wanting to take your food. When you're busy making food, she will come there and meow at you wanting food. Now, and I'll take videos. Whenever she does it, I don't have anything to video her, but that's the behavior now, and after 4 weeks like that, you'll see her stomach going bigger. So I watched a video. I tried to do my research and see, time lapse, to kind of like get an understanding of where she is the moment. And we think she's at week number 5, or between week 4 and 5, because her stomach is growing. She's asking for a lot more food. She's more affectionate. She's licking her genitals a little bit more, and she's sleeping a lot more often. So what I'm going to do from now on is give you a weekly update to show you how she's progressing, and also maybe explain to you the change in behavior. So I'm going to try and catch her in the act where we are busy making food, she's jumping on the counters, or last night I was just making warming my milk for coffee, and she came from the rooms running. So if she hears the microwave, she comes in. So I'm going to show you what kind of behavior we see right now, right? And I'm going to give you weekly updates as to how far we are with her pregnancy. Now, one thing that you also need to know is that cats and dogs, they call it the gestation process, or the gestation period. It's around about 2 months. They say it's about up to 60, 63, 65 days when they are pregnant. We don't know exactly when she mated, but we think she's in week 4. That means a cat has about 9 weeks. If I looked at it, 9 weeks that they are pregnant for. So it's similar to dogs. In humans, I always remember that like humans is 9 months, dogs are 9 weeks, and now I've learned that cats are also pregnant for 9 weeks. So we need to like prepare a place for her to get kittens. And obviously after we get the kittens, kittens can leave their mom around 12 weeks, 14 weeks, and then we're gonna have to fix her. It's if she's pregnant, right? So we're like in the middle of April. It's the 14th of April right now. And we're gonna see if by the end of May, if she has puppies, if she has kittens. If she does not have kittens by the end of May, we're gonna have to take her to the vet to see what's happening right now with her. But right now, we're trying to let nature take this course because she's not sick. She's just another behavior. She's very healthy. She's still chasing mice. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Before she got pregnant, she would chase the mouse, kill it, and play with it. Now it went from playing and killing and playing with it to killing and eating it. Until last week, where she killed it and ripped it apart. I mean, it looked like a murder scene. Head one side, skin one side. That she literally skinned the hair off. That it was gruesome. We had to fix that. A lot of blood there. It was just something horrible. And 2 days ago, she caught another small mouse. I think she ate it because I can't find it anywhere. And I played you the sound, right, of what they make when they catch something. So that's another sign that, listen, something is not like her, but she's healthy, she's doing everything that she's supposed to do. It's only that she's sleeping a lot more often, she's eating a lot more, she's begging for food, she's showing more affection. And that is the signs that we're seeing right now. But we're going to show you weekly updates as to how she progresses.
Okay. Hmm.
Can you feel these stink? It's stinky. Yeah? Yeah? Can you smell it now? I think I should move my arms and that. So high.
What now?
Stinky. Kom smell. Ja. Niet zo. Misschien niet zo. Ja. 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 Yeah. I can feel one here. I can feel one here. She's pushing. Are you pushing her, baby? Yeah.
She's pushing for you.
She's pushing. There. She's actually pushing. Can we just get out? She's actually pushing.
It's gonna have babies on you.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Why are you running away?
I'm not making babies come with me. Yeah. Yes. Come stay with Dira. Huh? Yeah. Are you making a video? Diri like coming really out.
Wait now. So the contractions is starting and it seems like she's starting to push. So we're gonna give her some time to do a thing. We are absolutely stupid with these things. We don't know. Felix is here. If Felix goes out, then she runs out with him. So it seems like she wants him to be here, and you can actually see she's trying to push. Her water broke, so I don't want to put that on a video, but you can see that she's starting to do something. So I'm gonna leave her in peace. Let's see what happens, and I'll give you feedback afterwards. There you go. Something is happening.
The baby's with her. She's trying her off, né? We're just trying a baby off. There's your baby. Guys, so now she had one baby.
Bring the blanket.
Yes, ma'am. She oppose it.
Okay, just not close that. Yeah, so. You're not sleeping tonight. You must look after babies. Okay. Okay, there's your baby. There's your baby. There's your baby. There's your baby.
I think she knows how to take care of it.
Well, when the others come, she won't know me. Okay. Let's try it off more. Come. Let's try it off. Let's get it all dried and warm, né? So it's like the next morning, 5 o'clock. She actually stood up. You can see you have a nice picture. Okay, so 7 were born last night. Only one passed away. It actually was a stillborn. He just never made it because his intestine was like outside. So yeah, he just never stood a chance. So you can see that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that's left. And mommy is very nice, she's doing well. She's actually doing very well. So we're just gonna let them grow, and then we'll give you an update as we go along. So I had to jump in the shower quickly because we need to go. It's like just after 7 right now. A couple of hours later. It's been a long evening. I didn't have any much sleep. Let me put it like that. So we are on our way to a family tombstone unveiling, and we have to leave mommy and babies alone right now. So we're gonna check up on her after a few hours when we come back. So if you have any tips and tricks for us, please, man, give us some suggestions and comments in the sections. Tell us how we are doing, what we are doing wrong, what we need to fix. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, give me a thumbs down. I am going to document the growth in the next video. You'll see because I'll give you like a week by week, but not every week. Like one video will be like a week by week. You'll see in the future what I mean. But that's it for me for now. Until next time, keep well, stay safe, stay blessed. Remember, COVID numbers are on the increase. We are heading into winter. Please look after yourselves. Until next time, away.